Okay, so it's it's like what, after midnight right now, and I just had surgery Thursday, so it's like technically Tuesday, and tomorrow morning, or actually technically today in the morning, late in the morning, I have to go to my first post-op or post-operative appointment with a surgeon, and I gotta get my nose cleaned out. So usually I have to have a bandage over my nose, and this one is ready. I haven't put it on yet, but I put it on, and you can see that the tape from the bandages is like really uh, bothering my skin. It just pulls it off. Plus the oxycodone is sort of doing stuff to my skin also. I already have psoriasis, and uh, I've had it this year. It comes and it goes, but I've still had it the whole winter, and I don't know, it's not as bad at the moment, but I keep getting like weird, like random instances where I get like really itchy, like all over, like especially like my arms and legs, but it can be anywhere. It can be like anywhere on my body, and it's very itchy. And sometimes it feels like I have fleas or mosquito bites, and other times it even looks like bumps, and then it goes away. And yeah, I don't really have that much of a voice. So the surgeries that I had was I don't know if I mentioned it in my other videos, but I had surgery from inside of my sinuses. Like it's in here, in here. I don't know. It's like all over. I saw the CAT scan stuff, and inside my nose. And I had what's called a deviated septum, which is like a nasal displacement. So like it goes to the wrong way or something, and no, they had to do like corrective surgery, like move it around, and also have like what's called like membrane buildup. I have to cut all of that membranes off the skin and stuff. Plus, it's like all cauterized in here, so I can't breathe through my nose at all. And a lot of the tissue is like all stitched up, and so I have a lot of like fluid coming out. For the first 2 days, it was just blood. It was just like blood, 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 and clots, and just stuff like that. And this is the first day that I actually haven't had to vomit at all. Um, which is weird because usually when I have surgery, I've never had a vomit reaction to the anesthesia, but this time it was just really bad. And then I had, like, during the weekend, I had, like, where my tongue, the whole tongue, would just swell up, and it would swell up in different parts. It would either just swell up the whole thing, or the end, or the back, or towards my throat, or it swell to one side, which is like especially this side was the worst. So that my teeth have just like ripped up my tongue a lot, and also because the weather is very weird. It got cold, and I'm not allowed to eat anything that's warm or hot. I'm also not allowed to chew anything. So I can only have cold food and like squishy or like wet food, and like I'm not allowed to chew anything. For some stuff, because I have IBS, which is like irritable bowel syndrome, there's a lot of things that I can't have. Plus, I have to take the oxycodone, which is like a Percocet, which is like a Tylenol with oxycodone and oxycodone, and they told me I'm not supposed to have aspirin, which is what I wanted, but they didn't let me. And if they let me, I could get like Percodan, which I wanted, but like they didn't want to give me that. And so I can't have any like mashed potato, and I can't have rice like that, and I can't have they recommend me have noodles, I can't. Plus with the oxycodone, which is like an opiate medicine, it causes you to have constipation. So I have like constipation, plus I have IBS. So instead, I just researched stuff like anti-inflammatories, like foods that stop inflammation, which for whatever reason is seems to be not so bad for me because I have IBS. My IBS, everybody's IBS is different. Uh, so I was eating like squash. I got like squash and pumpkin like in the can, and I got like beans, and I squished the beans and like black beans and lentil, and I haven't had any problems with that. I also don't have any gas problems either, which I'm really happy about. Um, I'm also really surprised about because I was expecting, because of the fiber in those foods, I was expecting gas, but I didn't get any. And uh, also, like, I look really scary. Like, under my eye, a lot of times it's like either really puffy or dark, and my eyes sometimes look like kind of closed all the time, or even just here sort of puffy, and my face is like, my head is all puffy. And not only did they do the nose surgery, but they did like throat surgery, and it took out my tonsils, which is considered the most painful like recovery, surgical recovery for a full-grown adult. And to be honest, the the throat isn't so bad so far. Um, it's only been like what 5 days or something. But I hate the nose thing because I can't breathe from my nose. I can't smell anything. I can't uh, like if I wash my hands, I can't tell if my hands are clean or not. So I just sort of wash my hands like to make sure they're clean, which can make bother the skin on my hands if I wash it too much. Um, and I have problems to drink uh, anything because it's totally blocked. It's like many times when I try to drink or even eat, I think drinking is more difficult than swallowing like a sauce or something. But the because of the liquid when you drink stuff, the mechanics of like the drinking, it involves like a vacuum pressure or non-pressure or suction actually, and I have choked many times like in water. Sometimes when I'm drinking water, it feels like I'm like drowning, and it was really scary like the first 2 days. And then also because of the medication, and I was getting like really dehydrated because I just can't drink. I couldn't drink enough liquid, so I ate like salty things instead, so that I would just hold the water in my body instead of just having to drink. And I had it was a Sunday. It was a really bad day in the morning, and also Saturday wasn't very good either. But I had like just really bad dreams and really bad like nightmare because of medication, and I couldn't tell if I was like awake or asleep. And I'm right now on my sofa, which is like a lazy boy kind of recliner, and I can't sleep on my bed. I can't lay down. I just have to like have my head up, and have all kinds of new obstacles and pains. Every night is different. Uh, Tonight, like this afternoon, it was my ears swelled up, and it hurt like the whole, like the tube. What is it called? Like a eustachian tube or something. It feels like really swollen and really painful, and like almost like popping. And then on the weekend, I had the whole side of my mouth here, like all the gums, had like blister, a lot of blister. Plus, my tongue was swollen up. And what else? Oh yeah, my lip. I got like a blisters all over my lip, and like different cuts and stuff. Right now, my tongue hurts. Uh, I have a lot of all kinds of. I can't even remember them all. And because like the swelling is mostly the pain is mostly like the swelling, and sometimes it's okay, but other times it's not. And my sleeping cycle is all messed up, and I can't remember stuff. I have a hard time to remember anything. Like if I go into another room to get something, I can't remember what I wanted, and then I leave it, and I just like, oh, what did I want? Um, I can't like remember numbers. Um, I still feel some infection from when I was sick this winter in some parts of like my lung, but it's not that bad. Um, also I had like a panic attack a little bit, and also like call the doctor, call the emergency stuff. But I don't like the way they dealt with me because like they were like really condescending. Like I don't know what the heck, like where their training came from. But like even like for me, if I knew somebody that was getting out of surgery and they're like upset or something, I wouldn't really like be so condescending to them. Um, and that's like their job. Like they should know better than to like talk to like the way they talk to me. It's actually kind of make me like more upset, and didn't like help me to calm down. And I'm usually like a calm person, but I just so like frustrated and like sort of sometimes like delirious like recently. And then other times it's like uh it it's like I feel fine again. I just can feel like some swelling or something, and then like things make sense to me. Everything's fine. Um, I can read a book. I could I don't know, like things are fine, and then like I don't know when, but then suddenly like I can't do anything. It's like really hard, and it's kind of like embarrassing, and also like I didn't want to leave like the house because like my I look so strange looking right now. Uh, because I'm all like swollen, and like my belly looks like big. And people, like, I remember when I left the hospital, or even when I went to the hospital, like, people kept asking me if I was pregnant. I'm not pregnant, I just had surgery. So, uh, yeah, it's just, so, like, this, like, just stupid, like, vanity stuff, but, it's been, like, really stressful, but, it's just totally normal for this situation. Um, and just trying to handle it. And I gotta go tomorrow to see the doctor. And I don't know if they put plugs in my nose or not, but I kind of wish that they. I'm hoping that's what it is because it's really plugged up, and it's very uncomfortable. And he said he's supposed to clean it tomorrow. I don't know what that means because I have like all of these products here that I have to like wash my nose with all day, every day. And so I just feel kind of like useless and really needy and really painful. But that's what I gotta do is just get through this for the rest of the month. And I have this wedding I'm supposed to go to, and I didn't plan this surgery at all. Uh, when when I got invited to the wedding, I didn't know I was gonna go to surgery. I just suddenly get my health care, and then because I get my health care, I was so sick. Um, it was sort of like an emergency procedure, and they're like, okay, well your health care is ready, so you're gonna go to surgery, and so you're going to surgery, and that was it. And I couldn't delay it anymore, really. I mean, it could have if I pushed it, but just to the, I don't know, just to go to like a wedding, kind of, I don't know. I I really want to go to the wedding, but if I don't have anything to wear, I can't fit anything. I'm really confused because I felt like a big bubble, like a big balloon person. But when I went to I had to go to a different doctor tonight, and I actually like lost weight on the scale, which is weird because I always weigh more on the scale at the doctor's office. That was like my primary care doctor, and so yeah. And what also kind of sucks is like uh, when I sleep, I have to sleep with my mouth open, so I have to like breathe through my mouth. It's really uncomfortable. I hate it. And also like because the medicine, you just kind of like space out, and you just kind of almost like a vegetable sometimes. So you just kind of like sit there and be like and just I don't know. I think it's probably just it's really scary. I don't even know like if I smell weird or what. Like I finally got a shower. I was allowed to take a shower yesterday. So I just really self-conscious of like myself. Today was like the first day I actually went to a store because I didn't want to go anywhere, and also just don't feel like I should go anywhere. I just feel like horrible. I can't. Sometimes I just couldn't get up. Sometimes I couldn't walk because I just feel dizzy. Uh, so this is supposed. I don't know. Like, this is kind of like a really major surgery, honestly. It was like three major things going on. So I didn't think it was gonna be this bad. But then again, when I had my tubal, I didn't think that was gonna be that bad, and that was horrendous. And this is worse than that. So I mean, man, when I had I had a bunionectomy twice, and that was nothing. I could get through that. That was fine. And I had like 5 wisdom teeth taken out one time when I was like 18. That was easy too. It just psh. And then a week later, be like okay, and just whatever. But this is pretty hard. Plus, I'm not 18. I'm like 33, I think. I don't even remember anymore. Okay, I guess that's pretty long. It's gonna be like almost 20 minutes, this video. I don't even know if anybody can understand what I said. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the bandage on my nose. And I just had a bandage on my nose all day. And don't worry, it's not gross, it's not bleeding anymore. It's just like, I don't know, I think it's just like tears coming out, like your tear duct water coming out of my nose all the time right now. But I'm gonna go so gonna I'm gonna try to go to sleep. So I'm gonna upload this video maybe I don't know, maybe tonight or tomorrow or something. See what happens, see if it lets me. Okay, bye.